and welcome to Philadelphia. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, as an East Coast guy, you've traveled the globe. You can appreciate the thirst and the passion. The opening tip won by the Sixers, and we're underway here in Philadelphia. Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid. So far, so good.
Didn't take long to get this crowd on their feet, and one of the most undervalued things in sports, the 13th man, the fans. If they get you going in the game, they can help you sustain that energy.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Joel Embiid.
George. Paul George missed his first. That one goes. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Almost. And he's not getting the call.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Ivica Zubac swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Paul George, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Simmons with it. His team up by 1. Gets to the basket and scores.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Oh, they called the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Paul George. A lot of contact. No whistle. Simmons into the front court. Leads 3. To Embiid. Oh, emphatic slam. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Into the front court comes Simmons. Up by 3. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Slam dunk.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Oh, Ben Simmons. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
And score. Strong take.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Driving is Simmons, but his shot no good.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
For Los Angeles Clippers.
Leonard. Can't connect. Beverly to Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Down low to Smith. Clippers have it. Nothing going here on that drive. Beverly to Williams. To Leonard. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Team foul number 2. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Leonard knocks it down. Sixers control it. To Simmons. Joel Embiid. 3 for 4. Good start.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Wide open look won't go.
Woo, I'm telling you right now, he will not get a better look than that right there the rest of the night.
1 quarter down. The Clippers have the lead. The shooting in that first quarter was white hot. It's got to be hard to think these teams can keep up that pace in the second.
It was great to watch, and both teams were on fire. But, Ed, let me bring you inside one of them.
Blocked away!
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Leonard. Good offense, beating good defense.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Leonard to Paul George. Five to shoot. PG lets it fly. Paul George. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Sixers call for time as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Substitution being made in this one.
Here we go.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. Hits all 3 free throws. Embiid to Simmons. He was hacked. They let it go.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2.
George, not that time. He misses. Richardson. Nice pass to set things up.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To George. Shot from in close, no good. To Simmons. From the painted area, won't go down. Leonard. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Paul George fires a fundamental shot right there.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Here's Simmons with it up top. Down 12. To Richardson. Fires the three. He engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And the slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. George. Paul George is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Second of 3 is good. 3 for 3. Nice. Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Simmons with it. His guys down big. Leonard. Off the iron. No good. Richardson to Horford. Kawhi Leonard rejects it. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Even to Zubac. Huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
And the basket good at the rim.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
And Kawhi Leonard buries the 3 with a hand in his face.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Simmons with it. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Sixers have the basketball. Knocked loose. Beverly. No, I missed a short one there. To Simmons. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. And stuffs it down.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
To Leonard. George to the basket, but it won't go. Slams it down.
Number 0, Josh Richardson. 76ers foul to number 33, Tobias Harris. That's his 3rd.
Paul George is going to get a chance at 3 here. Hasn't missed yet. And hits the first free throw. And he hits the second. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Deep three at the buzzer. Good. A 3 at the buzzer. Everything going right so far as they've extended the lead. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen, first half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Lets it fly from long range. It was contested, but Paul George still dials in for 3.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
To Horford. Here's a chance from long range, and Al Horford always seems to find a way. Hits the contested 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Flushes it home.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Shot from the lane won't go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
To Leonard. Joel Embiid able to recover with the block. Philadelphia with the basketball. Free throws coming up.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Knocks down the first. Two for 2 on that trip. To Leonard. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Horford cleans it up. Embiid to Richardson. Beyond the arc for 3. Offensive rebound. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Now, opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Simmons into the front court. Down a bundle. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Ben Simmons at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Strong finish for Paul George.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Harris to Embiid. Throws it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
It's George for 2. Gets a look. Can't hit.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Horford to Simmons. Short jumper misses. To Williams. Nothing going here on that drive. To Williams. Short jumper won't fall.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Williams to Paul George. Rebound cleared by Philly. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. To George. Joel Embiid.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. George couldn't keep it in. Out off Paul George. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Simmons fires the three. That won't go. Big finish at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. You've got to get that one to go. From 18 feet at the buzzer. Add 2 points to the board. That ends the third quarter, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. In the front court comes Simmons. Looking to make something happen, and finishes strong.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Williams and Simmons the rebound. Here's Simmons with it up top. He'll run the offense. Cleans it up. Embiid. Deep left corner. Going to launch beyond the arc. And a putback slam.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Williams. Mike Scott tips it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Harkless. For 3, buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
And the finish at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Williams. Had a chance, but it's no good. To Horford. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
Williams. Lou Williams. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
It's a big finish.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Joel Embiid pins it. That's his 3rd block this evening. Sixers control it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
On the follow. Way to stay with it.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Substitutions, LA.
George. Can't get the bounce. Looking to take this all the way to Simmons. 4-3. And the Clippers have the rebound. Leonard. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Sixers have the basketball to Richardson. From long range, they snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Scooped up, going the other way. They go down low to Simmons. Nice pass to get things going.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Simmons with it. His guys down big. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Leonard. Rebound taken by the Sixers. To Tobias Harris. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, smothering D.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Patrick Beverly. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just the shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body, which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Oh, whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Curling inside. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Oops. He missed the first one. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Leonard to Paul George. Fires the three, trying for a 40-point night, but it's off the mark. Goes to the left side. Williams. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Clippers have it. Leonard. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation.